How can you make a shy girl become comfortable? Well, you don't do it by making her comfortable. It's not what you do. I actually got a great video on Patreon coming up. A dude sent me a message. It was so spot on, man. Let me look at it right now, honestly. Yo, so me and this girl been talking for a bit. We went on 4 dates, and I'm ready to. And I think that she feels the same way. We were at a park one night, and we were making out, and I had told her that I wanted to eat her pussy. And I don't remember what she said, but I do remember she had told me she was trying to show me how freaky she is. And after that, I went home. Next day, I called her and she said, so what's up with what you were talking about yesterday? And she had said, that's how she been feeling. So I told her, I've been feeling the same type of way. So we got some things we got to do then. So I told her that I wanted to slide to her crib the next day, but it seemed like she didn't want me to slide to her crib or something. I don't know how to explain it, but I thought she was going to give me an immediate response to say, yeah, but she was more like, I guess you can say hesitant. So I caught that and I said, we could do something else. I don't want to force anything. And she had told me, okay. And she feels like it should happen naturally. He said, I want your insight on that. I don't know if I was being too bold or thirsty. I don't know, to be honest. I've never fucked a girl, just meaning this guy's about to lose his virginity. So I don't know if it should just happen naturally at a link up or something we could talk about before. So after we were in communication still flirting like we've been doing the past 4 days, but nothing too crazy because I didn't want to hear her. I didn't want to make her uncomfortable. Red flag. We went on another date. We had a great time. We were making out a lot. And she was very comfortable around me. Like, for example, we went to get some ice cream and she was feeding me her ice cream through her mouth. Anyways, after that, we had hopped on a call a couple days later. She had called me because she wanted to check up on me. On the call, she had told me that her mom was going on vacation to Mexico and the only people that's going to be at her house was her and her brother. Oh my God. I remember I got some ass like this. Oh my God. Not to Mexico, but I remember a girl went to Miami and she was like, oh my God. The moment she said that, we both knew. In my head, I think, you know what I was thinking. I wanted to slide to her crib to see where it goes. I was waiting on her to invite me, but she didn't do that. And I didn't want to make a move because I didn't want to make, brother, I can't even stop reading it because I so much I want to say. I didn't want to make a move because, again, I didn't want to make her uncomfortable or force anything. Ever since she was like, I think it should happen naturally, it's been hard to tell what I've been thinking about or what I want to do. I want to tell her I'm ready to slide to her crib and go into details what's going to happen when I do, but again, it's just weird now because that whole thing is just holding me back. So I want to know a couple things. Was I being too bold, or is telling her or any other girl I just want to just like that, I guess, bad or the wrong way to do it? I want to know if she was uncomfortable or exactly what she's feeling. And how would I move on from, yo, I'm telling you, this was so juicy, bro. I'm like, yo, you know how many people would benefit from this being like a video? It's so much to say. It's so much packed into that, man. And I just see his lack of experience getting his way. You know, he's a virgin or whatever, right? Bro, y'all don't even dig, like, because I know a lot of guys have worries like, oh, I don't want to make her uncomfortable. I don't want to be weird. It's so much wrapped into that. I mean, even the one part where he said she didn't invite me yet. Like, brother, the invite was her telling you she has a free crib. That was the invite. Dummy. That was the alley-oop. You just didn't dunk it. As soon as the girl tells me she's bored, that's the invite right now. I'm setting up a link immediately. Yeah, he just don't recognize the link. Like, he don't recognize, he don't have the experience to recognize the subliminal shit like, oh my God, I'm bored. So, all right, I'm about to pull up. Tap. Or oh yeah, my mom. Or her indirectly bringing something like that up. Like, oh yeah, my mom and I'm about to go on vacation and it's just gonna be me and my brother home. Like, any man with a sliver of experience, just a tiny little drop of experience, would have caught that dunk. But he's scared. He moving from an energy of like, I don't want to do the wrong thing. I don't want to. So it's like, all right, his vision a little blurry. It's more worried about fear. It's more defensive. And that's not how you make somebody comfortable. You don't make somebody comfortable by being scared. You don't make somebody comfortable by being defensive, by being hesitant. It's actually what you assert that makes a person comfortable. It's actually how you lead and how you handle the situation that makes them comfortable. No, everything's okay. Listen, make yourself at home. You know, it's the shit that you do. It's the shit that you do that makes a person comfortable. And that, like, and I hate saying the word makes, because really all you're doing is allowing them to become comfortable. That's all. You're allowing them to become comfortable. But it's certain things you're doing, how you're talking to them, what you're talking to them about, that speeds that up or allows them to do it faster, gives them opportunities to stream such a vibe after heavily productive daily routine. Yeah, y'all can tell I'm on some like chill shit right now. Like, I'm on some like chill, laid back. Do you understand a lot about yourself at 17? Oh, bro, I knew a lot about what I wanted. I knew a lot about what I wanted. Bro, I'm in a similar situation right now. That's a common way to think. I know that. I know. That's why I wanted to make the video public on the Patreon, bro. I have so much to say about that. When I read that, oh my God, I had so much to say. Because he also asked, you know, what should I be doing in advance? She already consented that she wants to have sex with me, but she wants it to happen natural. Like, what does that mean? Blah, blah, blah. If only y'all knew, right? A woman may be on her mind, right? Like, okay, I do want to for whatever reason, or maybe it's, let's say it's 9 times out of 10 it's probably black or white. Like, it's probably like, I would, like, yes I would, or I would not. Like, it's probably that black and white. Now it can get stronger than that, and it can be, now I would not could be I would never. And that's like, ugh, like, you're done, like, you turn it all the way off, or like, that's my, like, whatever got you there. Then there's I would, fuck him, like, okay. And then there's I want to. I want him to. Like, that's where it goes further up. So the consent part is just like an I would. But when you get to, this is where your mouthpiece, you get to, you know, talking your shit. This is where you get to flirt, and this is where you get to tell me, you know, what you gonna do, This is how you position yourself. That I would, like, I would do it. I like him, blah, 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 too. I need him to come over tonight. I want to see him tomorrow. I want him. Do I got to take an Uber, or I'm over there? When you turn it, I would to a I need it. It come from this, bro. It come from this. There's no way around it, because women are very mental. Women are very mental. It's all up here, bro. The things they will do when up here is right, or how it's supposed to be, the money they'll spend, the lengths they'll go through. My nigga, she'll walk through the snow butt ass naked for the guy she wants if his house is 10 miles away. I'm obviously being extremely dramatic, but boy, I tell you, the things they do when it's right up there. How you think I could pull females if I'm ugly with skincare athlete and business owner? Who are you? All you did was tell me which things you do. Do you plan on making semen retention content? I need to comb through the loser. Like, I'm tired of this chat. Like, that wouldn't even come across my mind, I have to address on stream. Should I start ignoring comments? But like, the dumb shit sticks out to me. I don't know why. I need to get better with that. Like, I saw that comment, something about I'm ugly and I'm this and I'm that. Man, that's that red pill in y'all, man. Like, y'all hate yourselves because of how you were born. Like, what the I'm ugly because my face is not a Giga Chad, and the angle of my jawline and the structure of this, and so all you are is your face. Man, that a could feel me with her eyes closed. She ain't even gotta see my face. Tell her close her eyes and listen to what I'm saying. She ain't even gotta see my face. 1983. Hey, that's my mom. I appreciate you, mom. My mom out here gifting subs. But like I was saying, chat, like, your face is the only reason a woman can feel you. I think this just comes from the red pill's superficial understanding of women. That when they only have those superficial metrics. Okay, like, it has to be your looks, it has to be your status, it has to be your clout, it has to be something superficial. Because they only see, okay, this guy got his foot in the door, or this guy got his, you know, it was a video I was gonna do, and it was about where a guy was like this woman's furniture, like, he delivered the furniture, right? And he was on the clock, and after the job, right, he texts the woman, hey, this is blank from such and such. Do you got a boyfriend, or are you in a relationship or something like that? Like, he texts her phone number, right? And I'm surprised, you know, a lot of people somebody said something like this, and they got on his ass in the comments. Do you think you would have cared if you found him attractive? And this is that whole trope on the internet that makes that argument between, okay, this is rizz, or this is game, and then this is sexual harassment because the guy's ugly. But y'all don't see boundaries. Y'all don't see violating a person's boundaries. It don't matter how good you look. force creepy vibes, turn off vibes, you could be as nice looking as ever. This is why we have this idea of talking yourself out of the pussy. But that guy literally didn't even see the boundary that was violated by him not even necessarily respecting her or talking to her and being friendly to her in her home, but he texted her number because he got it from the job. Do you know how weird that is? Like that's like you drop something off for me on Uber Eats, and then you like start talking to me at my door, or like you know what I'm saying? Chat, y'all don't get that. Like they only, and it's crazy. His brain went to, well, if he was attractive, would you blah blah blah. Oh my God, I just don't. I think the internet is so just like in its own like bubble, man. Niggas be jealous to be on trying to make, like, what excuse is that? Oh no, he's handsome, so he can just take her number off the work. Like, what? See, Winter, you said what I was thinking, what I was probably gonna talk about in the video. First of all, this loser, you know, if that's me on a job and I really was truly attracted to this woman and I'm in her home working on a job, then I already know I'm not going to be overly, because it's a situation where she is vulnerable. Like, she's in her home. This is her private place. Like, I'm in here I'm a man doing a job in this woman's home. This is one of the most scary situations for a woman. So I know my approach is going to be super friendly, super kind, super respectful. And then through those vibes, it allows the blow of my intention not to come off like, listen, like I'm not even on that. Like, I'm cool. She would have got a sense of my personality, my charisma, my charm. Like, the vibes would have been there to the point where I go at the end of the thing, like, if for me to say something like, all right, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you ain't got no boyfriend, blah, blah. Like, by the time I say that, the relationship we've already built, just being around each other, being funny, just having random conversations, it would not have been far. It would not have made her uncomfortable because I allowed her to become comfortable around me. I've showed her my personality. She might not fully trust me yet, but she's like, no, I have a good sense of this guy. We can text or we can talk more, blah, blah, blah. And she feels a little bit more safer. You know what I'm saying? You look something bad when you're dealing with little ass girls. No, they look at that because they think everything is about getting in the door, right? But what they don't realize is it's a lot of who get in the door and then they get in the house and they in the house getting finessed. They in the house getting embarrassed, taken advantage of. So they think, all right, as long as you get in the door with your money, your clout, your status, it's something like that, some like that. Just get in the door. That's all they want to do is get in the door. That's all the red pill sees, I think, is the guys that get in the door. Just get in the door, please, as long as you get your stuff in the door. But what y'all don't understand is, and I love that True Cam said this, like worded it like this. Like he called it like, you're on a woman's radar. Y'all want to know when a woman is a certain level and status, she still is a human being. She still is a woman first. She's a woman before she's a celebrity. She's a woman before she's a cop. Same thing with a man. You're a man before you're a cop. You're a man before you're a celebrity. You're a man before you're a rapper. All the titles you can hide behind and that would put this persona on you. It always goes back to your character or who you are as a person. Meaning that you put this barrier between a person and human or another human being based on a title. But I look at characteristics because I know that's the consistent thread that you can't get around. You could pretend to be somebody or you can hide behind whatever, but I know your human side, your characteristics, all that shit is always still going to be there. Which is why I believe a woman could be the biggest celebrity in the world, top super famous person. But if I was around her as a human being to a human being, I'm talking about like I could be her pool cleaner. I could be her tailor. I like if my personality is around her somewhere somehow, I'm on the radar. And that's what y'all don't understand. Y'all think that y'all see the men that become on their radar because these men are in the same level of them, tax bracket wise, or in the same industry. So yes, they're on her radar for the attention span, because just where her attention is at. But I'm telling y'all, if another guy was on her radar somewhere, somehow, randomly, and that guy had the type of confidence and charisma and game to impact her or make an impression without all the things she's used to being impacted by, he stands out far greater because he didn't need the 10 million. He didn't need the big car to do it. The shit she's already used to, and it becomes more plain and adapted to every day. Every day. I was confused when people were saying how did P. Diddy pull Kim Kardashian if she
Big
wasn't.
9 months.
Yo, I'm telling you, but it's hard for me to communicate with surface level thinking people because oftentimes they can't be convinced with understanding. They have to be shown. And even if you show them, right? Even if and when you show them, it's like they still want to blame and call for something else. They even even when you show them the truth, they still filter it through and put it into a blender and make it be what they want and fit whatever narrative they wanted it to.